dollar, but let's do the euro since this is up. We'll do the euro dollar yen. Okay, so this is the dollar yen, and I want you to see from last week we had two structural points. We're supposed to go long at 91.27, and our structural long is 91.73. And you see these numbers on the radar screen, and what these two numbers, which are green, tell us. They tell us that we are traded above the 91.27, so basically we're long, and now we are trading above the 91.73, which is the structural long, and we closed the week at 91.89. This means we're up above a long point, we're above a structural point. This means that the dollar is now beginning a turnaround, and the trend, the short-term trend in the dollar now is to the upside, and we should be looking at again buying the US dollar. So with that, let's look at the weekly chart first for the dollar yen. And the structural point, as you have seen from the radar screen, is the 91.73, which we have highlighted it over here. And you've seen we got, last week we had a positive week. This week we took out that high, and we went above the structural point, and we closed above the 91.89. So we closed the week at 91.89, and we are above the structural point of 91.73. So this gives us an easy trade, i.e. we want to go long the US dollar yen, and we are going to place our stop below the 91.73. So our risk on this trade is fairly minimal. We're risking about 16 cents or 16 pips on this trade, and we are not going to consider going short unless we trade below the 91.73. So the 91.73 is going to be our structural short, and it is going to be our short point. So this is the daily chart, which we were looking initially at the weekly. This is the daily, and on Friday you see that we traded above the 90.88 a couple of days ago, and then we went up to test the 92.75. And then on Friday, when the unemployment came out, which hasn't been, according to what they're saying in the news, hasn't been too exciting, which I really doesn't make sense to me. I mean, these guys now, they have stopped trading, and now they are competing in a guess game, which is, I mean, they're up. What is the difference? I mean, some guy says plus 500, the other guy minus or plus 450. I mean, it's becoming like a guess game now. It's not becoming like trading anymore. But anyway, all what we care is that on the news that came out on Friday, we had a big sell-off after the news. Okay, and I want you guys that are trading with us, I want you to analyze what happened. We sold off, we broke below the structural point of 91.73. This means we should have been having a continuous liquidation to the downside, and we should have been at least testing the 90.88, if not breaking below it and going further. But what happened is, once we traded and broke below the 91.73, the market stopped declining, and it turned around, and now we are trading above. We closed the week, we came back and we closed the week above 91.73. So even though we have, as you can see on the charts, a negative candle or a red day, if you will, after the news event came out, But in reality, based on understanding the behavior of the price and understanding how traders analyze these and how are they reacting to the news, this is a very positive close. This is a strong buy signal. That red candle is not a sell signal anymore, rather it is a buy signal, and we should be looking at buying it. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to enter in so the radar screen is easy for us initially for the short point, so I'm going to change the short point because that's the easy part. So my short point is 91.73, and it is also my structural short point, 91.73. And if I go long, I'm going to pick the point, so my long stop is also, when I say 91.73, I mean you put a stop a little bit below the 91.73. But if the prices, if you go long and the prices come down and they are trading below 91.73, you no longer want to be long the dollar yen. So basically, I'm going now to try to find the long entry. This is when the news came out, and this is our sell-off after the news, and then we came back. This is our 91.73. So this is actually now is our buying point. It was our selling point from last week, so now it's our buying point. And right now we're going to try to identify a place to buy the US dollar. Okay, so the most probable place to buy is, which was our buying point from last week, which is the 92.10, which is right here above the, so that would be a good buying point. The guys who are with us and have the software can identify, take the breakout of the range. You want to take the buy out of the range. If you have a sell signal coming in out of Tokyo, you are not going to take that sell signal unless it trades below 91.73. You are going to take the buy signal. If you get a buy signal coming out, you want to be taking this buy signal. And for the guests who are with us today, you can buy it above 92.39, or let's leave it at the 92.10, so make it easy. And you're going to place your stop, so you're going to buy over here, and you're going to place your stop right there. And if we're going to go short below 91.73, so this is buy and short, you're going to place your stop again above the 91.73, because this is a structural point, so it's going to act as a long stop and a short stop. Okay, so we're going to buy above 92.10. Let me put down. And our stop, the 91.73 is our stop. I mean, it is such as you can see, it's everything. The only difference is our buying point, so it's because it's such a powerful price. So okay, this is, okay, I made a mistake here. This is not our structure, this is not a structure long. Let me find the structure long here. So the structure long is going to be 92.10, and that is going to be our next structure long. Okay, that is our structure long. So let me put that. Our structure long is 92. And you can see our buying point. This is very nice, guys. Our buying point is 92.10, and the structure long is 92.14. So it's only 4 pips. I'm gonna make them one and the same. So we're going to buy above 92.14. It is our long point and it is our structural point. Our structure short is 91.73. It is also our short point, and in either trade we're going to put our stop above or below the 91.73. Okay, this is the dollar